In this lesson, we're gonna see how to set up database connection in our application. Alright, in Laravel, the database configuration is located in config database.php. If we open it, we can see that the default database connection is MySQL. And we can see different type of database connections in connection section. Since we're gonna use MySQL as our database driver, so let's focus on MySQL configuration. Notice that most of the array values here are called env function. The env is a built-in helper function that Laravel provides to deal with environment variable. This function needs at least one argument, which is the name of the environment variable in our .env file. The second argument is optional. If we set the value, it's gonna be used as a default value if the environment variable doesn't exist or not set. So essentially, you can change these values with your database credentials. But it's pretty common to define these things in the config files, while the value itself is stored in .env file. So here, let's change these lines with our database credentials. We can skip these 3 lines. For DB database, let's replace this value with our database name. In my case, it's gonna be app_db. The DB username is gonna be root. Usually, the database password is empty, but in my system, my database password is password. Alright, we've set up our database credentials in our Laravel app. Now, let's verify these settings by opening terminal. Then type php horizon migrate :install. Then hit enter. I get error. Unknown database app_db. This is because I haven't created the database yet, so let me create that. MySQL -u root -p -e create database app_db. If you don't like command line, you can create your database with SQL client tool that you have. Now if I rerun the previous command, then hit enter, now I get migration table created successfully. Here, if I change my database settings with wrong password, then execute the command one more time. Here I get error, access denied for user root at localhost. So, just in case you get this error, make sure you set up your database with proper database credentials.